Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here, and welcome to the first of 3 Doctor Who Blu-ray reviews. Series 10, Twice Upon a Time, and Sharda. Sharda haven't gone out at the moment, and I haven't watched everything yet, so I won't be doing a review of that just yet, but it will be coming either this month, it is now February, or in March. Probably March, but it could be late February. So... But today I will be doing Doctor Who, the complete 10th series Steelbook Blu-ray. Sharda 1 will also be a Steelbook Blu-ray when it comes around to it. And Twice Upon a Time, which is just a normal Blu-ray. But this one comes with a slipcase, as opposed to Day and Time of the Doctor, which didn't. Unless they did come with slipcases when they originally came out, but I got them 5 months after their releases. Day of the Doctor came out in December 2013, I got it in May 2014. And Time of the Doctor came out in January 2014, I got it in June 2014 on DVD and Blu-ray, so unless they had slipcases when they first came out and didn't over the coming months, then Twice Upon a Time beats them at that. I think some of the other individual ones, like Christmas Carol and Return of Doctor Mysterio, may have had slipcases. I'm not sure though. Not Christmas Carol, Last Christmas. It might have just been plain releases. But Twice Upon a Time, which is not included in the Series 10 box set. Series 10 came out in November 2017, Series 10. And Twice Upon a Time last month in January 2018. So... not sure why they didn't wait to have this included part of this. With the 2013 specials, I get they didn't want those to be part of Series 7. They wanted to wait a little bit, as well as also the fact that they had the big 50th anniversary box set coming out in September 2014, which I sadly don't have. Really want though. But I can understand why they weren't part of Series 7. Although I don't know why they decided to include the other 11th Doctor Christmas specials on Time of the Doctor. Thank God they didn't do the other 12th Doctor Christmas specials on Twice Upon a Time. Also with Day of the Doctor, it was also in 3D. So I don't know if that's on the 50th anniversary box set. It might be, Blu-ray at least. It might be on box set. I did see the Blu-ray 3D logo on the box, but not sure if that is the case, but certainly with the individual release they had the 3D version on there. So they have a reason to have for those 2 episodes not being on Series 7. But why Twice Upon a Time isn't part of Series 10, I don't know. Really should have been. They should have just waited for Series 10 to come out in, well, this month, basically February, March 2018, which would have been okay, because then I could have gotten Series 10 for my birthday my 19th birthday. Well, I got it for Christmas, so it's good, and Twice Upon a Time with some Christmas money. So today we will, well, with this video we will be looking at the complete 10th series Steelbook Blu-ray. So after that introduction, I've not got the individual case. Not the individual case, the normal one. I'm getting series steelbooks from now on, from Series 9 onwards, the recently released series. So current series, like 10, 11, 12, basically, but not older series. It's like 1 and 2. I got 5 limited edition one when it on DVD, but I won't be getting a re-released slimmer Blu-ray Series 5, nor with 3, 4. The specials, 6, 7, 8, and maybe even the 2013 Christmas specials. They might actually put them into a box set, or have 2 disc set, 2 or 3 disc set, or have their own individual ones. Same with Twice Upon a Time over here. I won't be getting a new Twice Upon a Time Steelbook if they do release one of those. Why they didn't do one now, I'm not sure. Or, well, to be honest, why they didn't include it in part of Series 10 in the first place, I don't know either. But I won't be getting older release, pre-Series 9's Steelbooks, other than any classic ones that come out, like Powder, Daleks and Sharda. Not Spearhead from Space, got the standard one, or any TV movie one, or the Dalek movies. And I got the Dalek movies on a DVD set, 2-disc DVD set, and the movie Blu-ray standard. But any series from Series 9 onwards released, and any other future classics released on Blu-ray that have a Steelbook release, I'll try and get those. So if we have a look at the artwork is absolutely beautiful. Just look at the lovely artwork on this thing. Oh yeah, that was on the plasticky bit though. More than 10 hours of content plus free exclusive Clunia art cards. Free art cards. But just look at this at the moment. Really good artwork. I thought the artwork for Series 9 was good. And 1 and 2 also have some really good artworks as well, and Sharda and Powder Daleks. But Series 10 is probably my favourite. It would have been Sharda. I really liked the Sharda one, but it didn't quite match up with the cardboardy bits, unlike this one, which is a bit closer to the cardboard, as you can see here. And of course, we've got this bit. We take out the art cards. Oh, also, along with the art cards, is this little 2018 calendars and diaries thing. I've got both Doctor Who ones. Not the diary, don't have the other calendars though. Had a Sherlock Abominable Bride calendar last year, but not Series 4. Also, I should probably mention, there was this great guy on Twitter who made this because there was no booklet or anything for Series 10. So someone on Twitter made this and I printed it out. They also did a Series 9 one for those who had the Series 9 Steelbook, because that didn't come with that either. I was really annoyed no booklet or anything about the episodes and extras for Series 9. So some great person, the Series 10 apparently didn't have one at all, not just in the standard release. So Series 9 it was just a Steelbook. In Series 10 it was standard and Steelbook releases, and same for the DVD. So some great guy did this one, and they also made the Series 9 one for the Steelbook. But anyone wanted to use those little things for their Series 9 or 10 Steelbooks, or for the Series 10 DVD or standard DVD Blu-ray, or Blu-ray, they could use those. As for the art cards, we have 3 really cool art cards. It's strange we've only got 3, considering Series 5 and 6, when they came out, the Series 5 limited edition and Series 6 limited edition one. The Series 6 one was with the silent head. The Series 5 one was the Steelbook. As well as also the recent Series 2 Steelbook. I don't know, Series 2 Steelbook was only 2... Was it 2 or 3 art cards? I think Series 2 Steelbook, it was 4 art cards. 10th Doctor and Rose, Dalek and Cybermen. It might only have been 3. It might have been entirely, so I have to check that. With Series 5 and 6's limited editions, they had 4 art cards. Also, Series 8 BBC Store exclusives came with 8 art cards. And some people actually got a 9th one free. Was it 8 art cards? It might have been 6. Okay, it was either 6 or 8, plus some people got an extra one as part of BBC Store's releasing. I sadly did not get that, but Mr. TARDIS Reviews, aka William Carlyle, did get an extra one, and he claimed that was the best of the bunch he got. So, just going to check how many Series 2 Steelbook got. In the meantime, we have a look at the art cards. Here is the 12th Doctor. It's just him. Him with his eyes open, and then him with his eyes closed, regenerating, and he's got the Sonic. The next one is Missy, and then you fold it around a little bit, and it becomes the John Sim Master. There you go. That's 12. And then Bill and Cyberman, and also Cyberman Bill. Yeah, they're really good. The Series 6 ones are similar. They are Latinicia ones. However, Series 5 and 2's ones are just plain art cards, and Series 8's are pictures. Right, yes, Series 2 did come with 4 art cards. The 10th Doctor and Rose, a Dalek and Cyberman, and a Cyberman. So, yes, that one did come with 4 art cards, just like with Series 5 and 8. 5 and 6 is limited editions, Series 2 is the Steelbook. And the Series 8 BBC Store version came with about 6 or 8, I'll have to check in a minute. But this one strangely only comes with 3, so... No love for Nardal? And someone's phoning at the moment. No, the Ghost / Grant. You could have Grant, an image of Grant, and then it becomes him as the Ghost. I'm not sure what you could do with Nardal, but you could have something, or maybe you could have David Bradley's first Doctor, but probably not, as he's only in the last scene of the last episode. So that's it from the art cards, but they have they are very nice. They might be the best ones, despite only being 3 of them. As much as I do like the artworks of the other ones. And now we come to the inside of the packaging. Looking forward to this. I already know what's inside, but for the first time I saw, I'm looking forward to seeing what the discs were of. The pictures on the discs were. So here we go. What do the discs look like? Well, they pretty much got the same picture across all 6 discs, which is annoying. I like it when the discs have their own individual images. Even Series 1, which didn't have any characters on them. I'm talking about the original Series 1 discs. The Blu-rays for Series 1 to 4 had different images on them from the DVD releases. I think they pretty much the same from the specials onwards, though, because the specials was the first box set with the released on Blu-ray, and the re-releases of the special series 5, 6 and 7 Blu-rays in 2013-14 would probably have just have been the same discs as they had been on the first release. Well, Series 1 to 4, it was their first releases, so they would have new discs for the Blu-rays. However, for DVD, they still have, all of them still had their own individual pictures for each series, including the 2013 specials and the Twice Upon a Time one, which can be counted as part of this complete series box sets, with the complete series one collections, especially if you don't have the 50th anniversary box set, or Twice Upon a Time being on part of Series 10. But Series 10, this is even so Series 1 didn't have any characters on the DVD discs. It had parts of the TARDIS, and it was just different parts of the TARDIS on it. I like to think I would try and putting a character on each disc, so like disc 1 could be the 9th Doctor, disc 2 Rose, 3 Captain Jack, perhaps disc 4 could be or Adam, and Captain Jack goes on disc 4, and disc 5 possibly a Dalek, maybe Mickey or Jackie. For monsters, 1 would be an Autumn, 2 would be a Slitheen, 3 which is actually, who actually appears on disc 6 of disc 3 of the Blu-ray. 9 and Rose appear on discs 1 and 2. Disc 3 could be the Empty Child or a Reaper. Disc 4 would be a Dalek, and disc 5 being confidential. You could have anything. The Android, perhaps. For Series 10, we've got the same picture for each one. So they couldn't be bothered to put a different image per disc. They couldn't even do this. The picture is basically the image of the Series 10 Part 2 DVD and Blu-ray release. They couldn't even do the Series 10 Part 1 release for the first 3 discs. which is disappointing. And they don't. What's worse is that they don't include what episodes are on the discs. I think Series 9 did. Series 1 didn't, which was disappointing. I think it was from 2 to 9. Basically, 2 to 9 include different characters. It could be 2. It could be single character, which is the norm. It could be 2 or 3 characters on the disc. You could have some background or location, and you could have something going around the top, like a white or silver ring, or in the case of Series 9, the Doctor's confession dial. That was really cool. But with Series 10, it's basically gone back to a Series 1 design, except all the discs have basically the same image, as opposed to 1, which had different pieces of the TARDIS, because it used to be the flippy out ones. People getting the re-release, I think it was 2014 re-release, and the Blu-ray individual ones were 2015. Anyone getting the 2014 re-release were going to be a bit confused, but the original Series 1 box set was basically the flippy big TARDIS ones, as the background image. But with this one, well, for starters, Steelbook, it wouldn't work, but that's beside the point. And besides, the Series 1 Blu-ray would have the Blu-ray images anyway, and it's 3 discs. With Series 10, what they should have done, because I know the Series 10 one, like Series 8's release, was a compact release, and Series 9 went back to a bit more of a Series 5, 6, 7 and specials one. But specials in terms of Blu-rays, along with 5, 6 and 7, and just 5, 6, 7 for DVD. Or with a little bit of 8. But 8 was a bit compact, and now this one's quite compact as well. The normal one's very skinny for 6 discs. At least for Steelbook, they can actually manage to hold it in like this. So, like Series 9, we've got the 3 disc thing on a bit, and also nice picture of the 12th Doctor and Bill here from the Series 10 Part 1 DVD Blu-ray. And also the Series 10 Part 2 DVD Blu-ray image on the right. I think you can just about see. So, yeah. I like that image, by the way. I think that's better than the Series 9 one with just the Doctor and Clara, which was the front of the Series 9 box set. Series 10's box set, by the way, was very beautiful. Not as beautiful as this one cover, but it was still very nice. Actually, on that one, they had a small image of what you see on the discs, which is basically that image here, at the bottom beneath the bigger image of the 12th Doctor. So again, so that one also goes back to a bit of the TV movie's first DVD release in 2001, where they had 2 pictures of the 8th Doctor on the cover. On the Series 10 standard one, you've got 2 pictures of the 12th Doctor with his companions there. On the TV movie's case, you also had the TARDIS and the Master and on the standard one of this, it would be TARDIS, Nardole, and Bill. I'm not sure why the discs wouldn't be the same artwork as each other. I mean, disc 1. Let's go through the discs and see who we could have on each disc. So shall we start? We will start with disc number 1, which features the return of Dr. Mysterio and the Pirates, and indeed that's a problem with them not having the episodes listed on the discs and not having a little booklet or a little piece of paper providing the information. So this one features Return of Dr. Mysterio and the Pirates. So you could have Bill, you could have the Ghost, you could have Heaven, the water person. Depends on what your theme for the discs are. It could be depending on the characters, it could be heroes, it could be villains / monsters, it could be anybody. I'm just going to go with general characters. So for disc 1, I would say I would put Bill on disc 1. No, because disc 2's next. Sorry, disc 1 I would give it to The Ghost. Disc 2 which has Smile, Thin Ice and Knock Knock, I would feature Bill on the cover. So disc 1 is The Ghost, disc 2 is Bill. Then you got to disc 3, which is Oxygen. Actually, no, disc 1, I put the Doctor on it. Disc 1 would be the Doctor, disc 2 Bill, disc 3 Oxygen, Extremis, and the Pyramids at the End of the World would be Nardal. Disc 4, which has The Lie of the Land, The Empress of Mars, and The Eaters of Light, would be Missy. And disc 5 which has World Enough in Time and The Doctor Falls, would have The Master, the John Sim Master. And finally, disc 6, which is Doctor Who, The Fan Show, which would feature Crystal D, the host, or hostess, I should say, or a Mondasian Cyberman. Also worth noting that 5 of the 6 discs in this set are rated 12 in the UK and Ireland, and that's because there's at least one 12-rated episode per disc, besides the last one, which is The Fan Show. However, they are showing clips from the series and talking about some of the darker moments as well, so that it's probably a good idea to have it rated PG as a disc overall in both countries. The episodes rated 12, by the way, are The Return of Dr. Mysterio on disc 1, Smile on and Knock Knock on disc 2, all 3 episodes on disc 3, The Lie of the Land on disc 4, and World Enough in Time on disc 5. And all 3 episodes on disc 3 are, of course, Oxygen, Extremis, and The Pyramids at the End of the World. The remaining episodes are all rated PG, including The Doctor Falls, strangely. But I guess it just wasn't as, despite being quite violent, it wasn't as dark as World Enough in Time. Same with Death in Heaven in Series 8 and Hellbent in Series 9. The first part of the two-parter was always a 12, but the second part was still PG. Then again, I think Dark Water's rating was originally going to be PG, and then it was raised to 12 after some complaints, just before the release of this, after the story was broadcast, but before the box set came out, so the story was raised to a 12. And I wouldn't be surprised if Robot of Sherwood, with the scene of the beheading kept in, it probably would still be it might still be a PG, but with the beheading scene kept in, it probably would have been a 12 as well. Certainly likely. The reason it was cut was because of the incident of reporters being beheaded about a week or so in advance of the episode's broadcast. So that's why that scene was cut, similar to the shooting scene of some of the shooting moments in the TV movie, as it came out after some shootings up in Scotland. However, the extended edition, the uncut version of the story was shown on BBC Two as part of Doctor Who Night in 1999. It's only TV broadcast. TV and video have the cut version of the film, and DVD version and Blu-ray version have the uncut. So, yeah, they didn't have the uncut version of Robot of Sherwood on Series 8. Like I said, it could have been a 12 if it did, but could still also have stayed a PG. It was certainly PG with the scene removed. But it was certainly Dark Water that got the series a 12. But that's Series 8, this is Series 10, so it's pretty much time to wrap up on this quite lengthy review. Let's go down with, first of all, there's also the episodes, the conclusions. Episodes are fantastic. Series 10 is one of the best series so far. All 13 episodes on the disc in the box set are great. There are some not so great ones, like Lie of the Land, even though I did enjoy it a bit more on a rewatch. It's still a really great series. The majority of them are really good. I'm going to give, story-wise, there are some The last 2 episodes are certainly 10 out of 10 stories. The rest range from 7 to 9. And I really enjoy the fan show as well. I think these ones have the segment with Letts Terrance doing the extra bits with the social media stuff and people sending them stuff in. Those bits were removed and it's just Crystal talking to people. Don't worry, Luke is in episode 8, I believe. So she does talk, so he gets to talk with her and also one, what the other guest. I can't remember who it was, but it was a guest. It's because they couldn't get Toby Whithouse in, probably due to scheduling times. So, but the fan shows have certainly got the Crystal Glee moments without Letts Terrance bits in the cupboard, though he is out of the cupboard in episode 8. So we're going with episodes for generally for series 10. I would say 9, and special features. The fan show counts as a special feature, but we've also got some great extras. If I read out the list, we've got Doctor Who extra for the return of Dr. Mysterio, and then we've got some behind the scenes extras known as the Inside Look, who by the way, the guy who did this, they put Inside Look in capitals on the disc 3 one when it was always in lowercase on the rest, probably because Inside Look and the commentaries were the only things on disc 3 and commentary was in capitals, so that's probably why Inside Look was on disc 1, as well as the Inside Look on the pilot and the Doctor Extra for Return of Dr. Mysterio. There's some features on the Doctor, a new kind of hero, becoming the companions, and Out of This World. There is also Inside Look on Smile, Thin Ice, Knock Knock, Oxygen Extra, Mr. Pyramid at the End of the World, The Lie of the Land, The Empress of Mars, The Eaters of Light, World Enough in Time, and The Doctor Falls on their respective discs. Disc 2 also features the extras Who's There and Smile, plus a binaural sound version of Knock Knock, which I think I tried to watch. I watched Knock Knock normally as part of disc 2, and then after I saw the series, I think just before I watched the fan show, I released the first 8 episodes of the fan show and then came back to the other 4 a bit later on. I watched the binaural sound of Knock Knock, and I didn't really tell a difference, unless I didn't turn on the binaural sound version. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened, so yes, I can't really comment. I went to bed and watched it, so I would be able to comment on it, but I'm not really sure I can. On disc 4, you also have Ronan Monroe, a modern classic, and disc 5, The Final Force and The Final Countdown, plus deleted scenes, which are really good. And of course, disc 6, Doctor Who The Fan Show. There are also 3-episode commentaries. The Pilot with Stephen Moffat and Pearl Mackie on disc 1, Knock Knock with Mike Bartlett and Bill Anderson on disc 2, and Oxygen with Jamie Mathieson, Pearl Mackie and Matt Lucas on disc 3. Okay, so no, I haven't watched the commentaries, but there's only 3 in this one. There used to be visual audio commentaries on every one in the up to Journey's End, and maybe also on and some of them, I think also the End of Time ones had them. I don't think Next Doctor and Planet of Dead, Waters and Mars did, but every story up to Journey's End would have some sort of commentary or description. So the extras themselves, including the commentaries and fan show, they have, and also binaural sound. Inside Look is a very good series of behind the scenes, although they are quite short, but then again, the Return of Dr. Mysterio's Doctor Who extra was really long, as opposed to the series 8 and 9 ones, which were about 10 minutes per episode, 10 to 15 minutes. Mysterio's was about 25 to 30, and Inside Look are about 5 to 10. I can thankfully say that the Twice Upon a Time Doctor Who extra is a bit closer to the series 8 and 9 Doctor Who extra time length, about 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes in length, but we'll get to that in a bit. But extras wise, I would say it's another great series of extras, so 8 out of 10. So plus that includes the fan show, by the way, and the vinyl sound edition of Knock Knock actually goes with the episodes because it's basically an episode. Packaging is a 10. It looks absolutely beautiful. However, that's the design. Content, on the other hand, that's discs, leaflets, and others. That would be more of an 8. Although nice artwork on the discs, it is just the same image for both, for all 6 discs. Now, I really would have liked to have seen a different image per disc, perhaps different characters on a disc, maybe, or at least have the series 10 part 1 image for 3 of them, and then have the series 10 part 2 one for the other 3. There's also a lack of little leaflet that wasn't originally included. I had to get my own out. Then I actually did it in preparation for this, and put it with the Series 9 one until I got this. And I'm not really worried about the little leaflet, but that sometimes comes with the releases anyway. Series 8 certainly had one. Some of the classic ones had one. Power of the Daleks had one. I think Series 9 might have had it. Yeah, Series 9 had one. So I'm not really worried about the little slippy bit at the back. That could be there if it wants. So final conclusion. So a 9. 8, 9. 16, 9. 16 and 9. 25, yeah. 25 plus 10. Okay, so I give Doctor Who the complete 10th series Steelbook Blu-ray a 35 out of 40. So go and buy it right now, if it's still available. If you can't get it, go and get the standard one, which would be probably have a knock down 1 point on the packaging by 1%. By 1 point, that would be a 34 out of 40. But if you can get this, get it. It's beautiful. So that's it from my review of Doctor Who, the complete 10th series Steelbook Blu-ray. Next time I will review Doctor Who Twice Upon a Time Blu-ray, and we'll get round to doing the Sharda one at a later date. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Nicholas Payne YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm just checking the Series 2 thing. Shut up, Neve. So that's a 9, a 8, a 10 and an 8. 16 plus 9. Alright, give me 2 minutes.